Nowadays, smartphones and advanced camera equipment allow us to capture some of the most amazing images. Beautiful models in studios, unbelievable weather shots, and even a hummingbird in flight. In fact, we're even able to document once-in-a-lifetime events. Want to be part of your own once-in-a-lifetime YouTube moment? Be sure to keep an eye out for our quiz in this video. If yours is the most upvoted answer, it will be pinned to the top of the comments and featured in a future video on The Riches. Enjoying what you've seen so far? Click that red subscribe button to ensure you never miss a single video. Cloud tsunami. In November 2015, a massive cloud formation loomed over Sydney, Australia. The Australian Bureau of Meteorology issued a severe thunderstorm warning for the area before the clouds rolled in. They also cautioned that the storm could include high winds, hail, and heavy rains. As the storm approached, the clouds formed an incredible tsunami-like wave. This wasn't the first time Australia experienced such a sight, however. Similar formations have heralded Stormageddon in Melbourne, Sydney, and other parts of Australia for years. Mount Shasta. In Northern California, there's a potentially active volcano named Mount Shasta. It's the second highest peak in the Cascades and is considered to be a sacred site by local Native American tribes. Based on the weather conditions and geography of the mountain, there can be some pretty amazing cloud formations around the peak. The most common are referred to as lens-shaped or lenticular clouds. They form layers of cloud that appear to drape over each other. Aquatic high five. Turks and Caicos is known for its beautiful scenery, lively nightlife, and fantastic activities. While diving in the crystal clear waters of the South Pacific in the summer of 2009, Marco Corral managed a once-in-a-lifetime shot. While exploring the deep, Corral came across a 13-meter humpback whale. The gentle giant allowed the diver to come close enough to take a well-timed photo of what appears to be a high five between the two. The image was so striking that it has been used by Turks and Caicos to help attract tourists to their resort. Lightning struck Liberty. The Statue of Liberty in New York City is a beacon of hope and, apparently, a lightning rod as well. Since she was erected in 1886, Lady Liberty has been struck by lightning over 600 times. There have been many images taken of this phenomenon, but none are as astonishing as the one taken by 58-year-old Jay Fine in 2010. Fine waited 2 hours as a thunderstorm ravished New York City to capture the moment. He claimed he'd been waiting for more than 40 years to get the shot. Bee sting. Honeybees were recently put on the endangered species list in the United States. Part of the reason for their decline is a combination of global warming and pesticide use. In addition to these, a honeybee's own defense mechanism can be its downfall. Kathy Keatley Garvey, a UC Davis communications specialist in the Department of Entomology and a photographer, was walking with a friend when she noticed a bee on a man's arm. It was emitting a high-pitched buzz, which indicated it was about to sting. She readied her camera and was able to catch a shot of the bee right after it had stung the man, leaving its stinger behind. Pretty amazing, right? And there's still 5 more to go. So here's a question for you. What is the most amazing, perfectly timed photo you've ever seen? Tell us about it in the comments for your chance to be featured on The Richest. Grand Prix Champagne. Every May, the Monaco Grand Prix comes to town, turning the entire city into a Formula One racetrack. In 2014, feuding Mercedes teammates Nico Rosberg and Lewis Hamilton put their off-course drama aside and held on to the lead throughout the race. When all was said and done, Rosberg cleared the checkered flag first, with Hamilton close behind. To celebrate his victory, Rosberg shook a bottle of champagne and doused everyone nearby, including an unlucky cameraman. The shot he captured, however, was quite extraordinary as bubbles of champagne cascaded down his lens. Crystal clear. Tropical waters, stunning scenery, Sicily, Italy is known for many things. Throughout the year, the water remains crystal clear and warm, encouraging swimmers and sailors alike. The water is so clear, in fact, that boats seem to float above the waves, creating an almost unreal effect. Despite looking like a Photoshop of a flying boat, it's actually an illusion caused by the shallow water. Since the water is so clear, the shadow of the boat is easily seen on shallow ocean floor. Passing strangers. Strangers passing in the street. It happens every day. Oftentimes, we don't even really see the people we're walking along with, but sometimes they can have an unknown impact. On a quiet street in India, a man and woman walk in opposite directions several feet apart, but a photographer caught another image. Despite their distance, their silhouettes meet on the wall, portraying an almost romantic image. Captured at the perfect moment or photoshopped? There's been some debate, but either way, it's a beautiful photo. Flying shark. Birds, bats, insects, and even squirrels, these are some of the creatures we know that can fly. Normally, sharks would not be on that list. However, in late 2012, one photographer proved that at least one great white shark could fly for a short period of time. The immense shark breached the water, locking in on its prey. Dana Allen, the photographer who captured the mid-air carnivore off Cape Town, South Africa, waited 3 days to get the perfect shot. Using a rubber seal as a decoy, he coaxed the 4-meter giant up and out of the water. 6th Olympic ring. Spectacular images of the full moon are a dime a dozen, no matter how stunning. A perfectly timed and expertly aligned photo of both the full moon and the 5 Olympic rings? Now that's a 1 in a million shot. During the 2012 London Summer Games, photographer Luke McGregor was able to capture the rings suspended on the Tower Bridge as the moon rose. He found the perfect angle after many cloudy nights and studying the trajectory of the moon. When the skies finally cleared, he was able to capture the 6th Olympic ring. Now that you've seen ours, tell us about yours. What is the most amazingly timed photo you've ever seen? Was it something spur of the moment or set up perfectly? Describe it in the comments below, and if yours is the most upvoted answer, we'll pin it to the top. In addition to that, your comment will also be featured in a future video by The Richest. There are all kinds of photos out there, and we've got a little bit of everything in our videos. If you like this one, why not check out one of our other great videos featuring perfectly timed photos? And don't forget to subscribe for more amazing content daily. Thanks so much for watching.